Hey guys, today we'll be going over how to use ShareX to take screenshots for IIQ labels. These are for Avery 5160 labels. So to start things off, go ahead and download the zip file in the description below or in the link that was sent to you. Once you have that downloaded, go ahead and double click on the zip file here to open it up. You'll be able to click and drag over the files to select them, and once they're highlighted, you can click and drag the files over to your downloads directory or desktop or other directory, and then release the mouse button to extract the files from the zip archive to your downloads directory. So once you have those two files there, you'll have the ShareX folder and the blank 5160 label template. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the blank 5160 template here. And once I have that open, I'm going to go back to the downloads directory where I have the files that we just downloaded, and I'm going to go ahead and click ShareX to open this folder here. So we'll double click on that, and you'll see the ShareX here with the colorful circular logo. So we can double click on that to open it. So once you have that open, you can minimize it. We don't need to do anything else with this. It's already set up and ready to go for taking screenshots for IIQ. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the IIQ asset view that I created here, and this is what we'll need to use to get to the print label option. So to get to that option from the asset view in IIQ, you'll select the checkbox at the very top left here. And after that checkbox is selected, you'll see the other button. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And then on the menu that appears there, we're going to go ahead and click Print Asset Labels. And the pop-up appears here. We'll just go ahead and click print again. Then IIQ will open up the print box here. So we can just go ahead and click cancel on that because we're going to be using Word to actually print these labels as we screenshot them. So in order to screenshot the labels, we're going to want to make them a little bit larger so they appear on the Avery labels correctly. So I'm going to zoom in to 125%. That's about the correct zoom for most monitors. For other monitors, you might have to zoom in to 150%, but 125% is the usual zoom that you'll be using. So to access the zoom in Google Chrome, you can click the file button here with the three dots in the upper right hand corner of the screen, and then use the plus button to increase the zoom from your current zoom to 125%. And we'll make sure that that is the correct zoom by closing the file menu and then pressing the print screen key. And what that is going to do is something different since we have the ShareX application open in the background. We're going to get this rectangle here, and we're just going to make sure that the rectangle is going to fit our labels here. So this looks like it fits. So that means that you have the correct zoom. If for some reason the labels don't really fit, they're too small, go ahead and increase your zoom to 150%. So from here, we'll start making the labels in Word. So press that print screen button again to bring up the rectangle, and then get the label inside of the box here, the first label, and left click to copy the label. Then we'll go back to Word here. We have our label template. We'll click on the first label in the template, and we're going to paste into that first label. So you can right click and click the clipboard icon to paste, or if you're like me, you can also hit Control and V as in victory at the same time to paste, and that is a shortcut for pasting that you might be aware of. So I'll go back to Google Chrome here to get the next label. Make sure it's in the rectangle here, it doesn't need to be perfect. And go back to Word, and then we can press Control and V at the same time to paste in the next label. So that's pretty much the process here for getting the labels to be printable with Avery templates. So I'll just continue to go through the labels here, pressing the print screen button, and then selecting the label with the rectangle, left clicking, going back into Word, pasting it. You can right click and then select paste, or press the Control and V buttons at the same time on the keyboard. So let's just get through a few labels here just for an example. And this is something that will go faster if you're using 2 monitors, but for the sake of this video I'm just using 1 monitor. And here's our last label. So this obviously isn't a full class set, but for the sake of this video, that is all the labels I'll be copying over just to demonstrate how this works. So after that is ready, you can go ahead and put your Avery 5160 or 5260 label paper in the printer and go ahead and print the labels. So that's really all there is to it, and thanks for watching, and I hope that it works out for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I will leave my email address in the description below.